Hey guys, what up? Total Control 871, and I am chiming in with the next addition to our financial report. But before we get into that, we're going to take a quick look at what Boston Dynamics has been up to. This is their latest version of the Atlas robot. A previous version of this robot, walking on various terrain, even through snow. I showed it to the manager at McDonald's, the Nigerian manager, and she was somewhat shocked and upset by it. Let's take a look at what the gang over at Atlas has been up to. It's coming. It is coming. Very sobering future. Low-wage jobs. That's why, I don't get too upset. Or I try not to anyway, as far as the whole discrimination fiasco goes with McDonald's. It's just a matter of time before, I guess you could say, my revenge is exacted or enacted by the progress of technology itself. Universal basic income. Just think about it. How much do employers shell out for their workers' comp? The LLC, limited liability, doctor visits. I pulled my this, I twisted my that. I got burned, I got cut, I got injured. All a thing of the past. My last job, it paid on, what was it, like a Tuesday, I think. Jobs that pay on Tuesdays, stroke of midnight, Monday into Tuesday, around like that. Those are usually jobs that are heavily populated. The employees are the type, meaning because the weekend is so busy for a lot of companies and they know the type of employees that they have are very prone for addiction. Or if not addiction, then just simply party. Lots of call-outs. Friday night is a huge call-out time. And the way employers have combated this is by making pay available on Tuesdays rather than Fridays after the weekend. Won't be an issue any longer. Robots don't want to get drunk or high. Robots don't have babies. They don't have children. a myriad of children that they cannot afford. They don't have child care issues to struggle with. This is robots. Okay, I want to get into the GOP. I think we've got somebody with special needs. Hold on a second. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, just had to hit the ball. Hold on a second. Just gonna. Sorry. Cleaning off the lens. Yeah, there was a special needs person, and they were very loud, so I didn't want to. Anyway, all right. So I was trying to find the CNN Wolf Blitzer report where he covered Speaker Paul Ryan's tax plan, and apparently it has passed on the House of Representatives, and it's on its way to the Senate, where it will meet a uncertain fate. Might pass, it might not. Restructuring the taxes from 7 classes to 4 classes or levels or whatever. I don't profess to be some great financial wizard or know everything about tax law. I'm a bottom line kind of guy. I know it's already being reported that a lot of the tax relief for very low income, such as the kind of income that I lived with my entire life, people between $10,000 and $30,000, there's really only a couple of $100s in tax relief, which is nothing. And even that is apparently only temporary, or so it's being reported. Speaker Ryan on the floor of the House of Representatives had his charts on his tripod stand, putting up all these charts, and he's quoting. It's the amounts of income that are catching my attention. People who make 80,000. Families that make 100 and something thousand and 180,000, and I'm like, wow. It's nice that they make that kind of money, but never in my life have I ever come close to making any kind of money like that. So there's nothing there for the proletariat, okay? The low-wage hourly worker. We who lay the bedrock, okay? We are America's sure footing financially. It is our money that shores up America, because there's just so many of us. So many poor proletariat. Okay? So I saw absolutely nothing for the truly cash-strapped, disenfranchised. He goes into his. I was trying to find it because apparently whoever put it up, the user removed the video. It's basically the same song and dance over and over again. He goes to talk. He segues from tax breaks for wealthy families. You know, your concept of wealth may vary. You know, is a family of 4 that makes $180,000 wealthy? I don't know, you know. Anyway, he segues from there into the corporate tax rate. Once again, trying to sell America on the idea that whoever owns this franchise of Dunkin' Donuts, that if their corporate tax rate were to go from 35% down to 20%, that the people that they employ are going to benefit. That's basically what the whole mind fuckery, you know, the whole hypno mind fuck thing. That's what's going on. Whomever owns this place, they're going to pay their employees more. And when they pay their employees more, their employees won't be so dependent on food stamps and a bunch of other things, you know, social services, subsidized housing, you know. And of course, this always turns out to be a big lie and a big failure. When these rich corporations when they get their tax breaks, they bank the shit out of it, okay? Nobody's getting any raises, no appreciable raises. Yeah, no. It never makes its way into the pockets of the poor. So, that's basically it. That's all I really wanted to say. Yeah, Atlas Robot. You know, one of the things that I'll say about Boston Dynamics, and there are other companies out there as well. It's not just simply Boston Dynamics. When I was much, much younger, you would see like morning news shows like Today or Good Morning America or whatever, and they'd have some local robot pioneer, inventor, and for like a human interest piece, they'll have them come on to the show, and it's in a very controlled studio setting where they'll have the robot that's been pre-programmed, it's been rehearsed before, you know, they record it and whatnot. And they'll have the robot do some nifty trick or whatnot, and it'll go off, you know, fine. Sometimes it would go awry. But the point is that it would always have to be this very, very controlled environment, you know. And of course, with the Atlas robots, you don't need everything to be so tightly controlled. Those robots are quite capable of adapting. What you saw was not remote controlled. The robot was completely autonomous, relying only on its programming, its software, its wetware. You know, like I say, I don't know what the proletariat are going to do. You know, don't be surprised. You know, Miss Manager who throws me out. Just remember, my dear, there's a vacant seat for you here as well. Maybe you can join me in poverty. There's always room for one more. Total Control 871. Have a seat.